Round two. Let's give this another try.
Yeah. Hey guys, this is Jamie and Schuster with the DevFlyer Show. How's everybody doing today? So today we'll be working on steps 2 and 3 with our stepper for our pet pal Instagram. I figured it's a kind of an Instagram clone. Is basically what we're building. Does that make sense to you, Schuster?
Yeah, I think we started off as like a Facebook clone. But then, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a picture versus Instagram kind of clone. So
Yeah.
yeah. But for pets and happy news, happy things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Cool.
All right, so we'll just kind of jump into where we were. And all right, so this is from posting the image. So we need to go to posting the text.
Yeah, so last week we were able to add an image and we got the stepper working and right.
Yeah.
Oh, and we loaded, there was a library there. Oh, Matt file upload, yeah. So now we're trying to add text and submit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I think you said that.
I did.
I just gotta say it again. I don't know.
Never hurts to reiterate things. All right, so basically we have the upload file control is all we had in the image. So this will probably just be a text area here. Just do it very simple, and I can't remember if we have a, no, we probably don't have a button. Equals, let's see what we have.
Yeah, I was gonna wonder if there is a material design kind of text area. I'll go check that out.
Alrighty. Alright, so here, what was that? Add a caption.
God, I'm just finding material design like the, what is this freaking library called? Material UI?
Angular material design.
Angular material design.
Okay.
God. Angular material UI. Is it input? No, they're not going to call text area input. That would be ridiculous. That would be so silly. Okay, so yeah, I knew about that. Are we going to use any form fields? Yeah. So you use. Here. I'll put this in that. Yeah. So you use you have a form and then you do a map form field, and then inside of that, it looks like there's a text area, but it's not showing me what the thing is called, what the component itself is called. Because I mean, if we're gonna use the library, better use it in every possible scenario.
That's not what we want.
What the flip? Oh, API. Dodoy. Float label type.
I want a button.
Matt hint. Oh yeah, I forgot about the hint. And then there's like an error controller. Oh boy. Are you really not going to tell me what the text area is? Real? For real? Oh, I think it might just be a text area.
Yeah.
Mat form field wrapper, and then inside of that looks like just a maybe. Or it's mat input element, mat form field autofill control. Ugh, yipers. Oh, there we go. Okay, it has the text area has the attribute mat input,
Okay.
and then there's a mat label.
With a hyphen. Mat
Just lost
input
it.
with a hyphen.
Nope, camel case.
Camel case.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think you should put that all in a form field. But I don't know. I don't know how any of this works.
Yeah.
It's all a guess.
So why?
But yeah, why doesn't it look like that?
This
Oh, because there's an appearance equals fill. So appearance attribute equals fill, and it gives it a nice like grayed out kind of background thing. I think that's how it does its like styling. And then, yeah, I didn't know about that code thing. So you like click on that.
Yeah, super handy.
Yeah.
Label, okay. Maybe you have to have it in the mat form field for it to pick up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mat label. Probably have to import that.
You could just delete the label, I guess. Are we using what? The label is. Oh.
Well,
Ooh.
it's choking on that
Ooh.
form field, so.
Ooh. There's some animations with that label. So many things. So many things. There's not a way to just like download everything.
No.
Is that late? Is that lazy of me?
Yeah, you gotta tell it what you want.
I want everything. That's what I want. I want all the things.
You don't.
Really what I want is I want everything, and then you do some code tree shaking if I'm not using something, and then you delete it for me. You know? Like, why is that not a thing, Angular?
Alright, so mat form field, mat label. What do I need for this? Mat form field module. Okay. There. Cool. Now, there. Now, what do we have? What do you have? No.
No?
That's not what I want.
That's not what it's supposed to look like?
That's not what you want.
Strange. Curiouser and curiouser. Is it at least inside of a form field? I wonder if it needs a refresh. I wonder if it's actually picking up the changes. Because usually when you change like a configuration file, like things need a refresh.
I mean, I did a shift F5, so That should.
No, I meant like your
The project
node.
itself.
Yeah, like your node process.
It shouldn't.
Maybe. Oh, it picks up. Okay.
Yeah, it should just pick that up. Are you talking about when you re-import stuff? Yeah, because it recompiles everything on every change.
Hmm.
All right. Well, let's do this. Let me see why this button isn't working. Because even the button isn't displaying.
Oh, so maybe
That's not what I want.
post text is getting, that component is getting weirdly rendered, or it's not getting loaded properly through. Didn't you have to manually import the global styles or something weird like that?
Oh, in the component? Let's see what's going on in that. I mean, it's nothing crazy. That's what's going on in step 1. Here's the component for step 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, let's check and make sure there's no error or anything there. Mac card, Mac content. Post text. There's a button here. It's just not.
It's not in G and it's not Angular and then.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not displaying it. I don't know.
Can you click on button and then look at the CSS and see if the styles are getting overwritten somewhere? So matte raised button is there. It has box shadow.
Yeah.
Okay, matte flat background. Okay, so that's all good. What about app post text? Is that by chance overwriting? That's weird because the styles are all there. So.
Whoa.
What could it be?
That's freaky. Okay, well, it's there.
Can you hover over the button again? I just want to see if it's only the OK.
Yeah, the OK is different.
Oh, the OK isn't the button?
Yeah, the OK is in the Mac card actions, which I think I'm going to take out.
Oh, okay. So our component isn't getting rendered like yet all. Oh, okay. That's an easier issue, I would imagine. One would think, assume.
We'll see. Just come that out to take out that distraction.
Okay, so that's actions. So this should just be in instructions. Like all of this stuff that is inside of a paragraph tag.
Yeah. No.
No. It's an app post text. Sorry.
Yeah.
Does it need to have a single parent? So like in React, you can only have one. Oh, that should render. Actually, that button has no text in it.
Oh.
You have a value, so that would be input value. You would add a caption. It should just say, get rid of that value. and then, yeah. But yeah.
You know what? Let's go back to the mouse. No.
The pressure's on.
It really is. I've been playing all this Apex Legends. Maybe this is why I'm not why I'm not doing so well in Apex Legends, as you can see by my keen mousing skills. Alright. So now
I hear the new season's about to start.
It is.
Nice. Yeah.
It is. Alright, so let's get back to work on this.
Oh?
Well, then, that seems to be an issue.
That's a new type of broke. Huh.
Label.
Yeah, but you, yeah. Oh, it just doesn't come with form field? Oh my god.
Maybe not. I don't know. Well. All right. Let's see where that is. That's not what I wanted. Dun, dun, dun. Seems like it should come with that, right?
One would expect.
We just had a. Oh, here we go. Matte label. Select your matte label. Let's just take that out of there for now. So the good news is it does come with it, but
Bad news is it's destroying the entire functioning app.
that's right.
Oh, it's pretty funny. My kind of job right now at work is to build a Hello World prototype for a thing.
Uh-huh.
And there's like a miscommunication. I thought the presentation was this last Friday, but it's next Friday. So I have another week to work on it. But I was like freaking out because I was like, it works. It says Hello World, but it blows away the entire application. So we're like halfway there. Must contain a form field control. That's what's breaking. Okay. So maybe form field is not a good thing.
Well, I mean, I guess it's some. I mean, I guess really all should be in a form, right? I do have matte input on that. Oh, wait. Here you go. This error occurs when you have not added a form field control to.
No way.
Matte input module, of course. Always going to be.
Add a thing. It's good to know that once we have all these, we'll never need them again. Never need to go through this process again.
Right.
No, I think you can. Yeah, you could totally be lazy about it and just do.
Oh, import star from Angular material?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's totally doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not, yeah, I mean, it's not going to do any of that tree shaking, I don't think.
Oh man, I feel like Angular has got to be doing some tree shaking.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, there has to be a reason why they tell you not to do that, right?
Oh, do they say that? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I mean, why would they just say, hey, you're going to use this? Just import star. Okay. Okay.
I mean, it seems like there's ways to do it. And so, yeah, I would say maybe, I don't know. This is fine. It's not killing developer productivity too much to optimize for right now.
Does form field control. All right, maybe I need to add a form control. Probably should have all this stuff wrapped in a form, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and import. All right, so guess in this post text I'll have string, and I need to register that control. Control. Export class. Well, what is this name that's... Where is this name coming from?
The name editor component, I think they just created that component for an example, right?
Well, this would be a property in the class, right? Well, hold on. Maybe not. Let's do this.
Maybe that's part of the form.
Yeah. Let's try this. Post text input form control, and then We'll come back to that. I was thinking what I would have to set it to, but maybe nothing. Well, that's a different error. Control name.
Needs to be in a form group. Oh my god.
Alright, so if we're wrapping all these steps in a form group, probably want to put it in...
Maybe we'll call this episode Angular Forms.
Where should we put it? In this? Yeah. Wait. I think here is probably what... No. First step, step template. Ah, okay, this is where we want. Let's create a new form group here. Why? I think this is why. No? Alright. Grouping form controls. Form group defines a form with a fixed set of controls that you can manage together. Cool. Alright. What if you don't know? Maybe I just have to pass an empty object. And then I can, that's probably what I need to do. Yep, there you go, cool. Now I want to, I think.
Just needs to have something.
Well, I think now I need to pass this into here. Thing. Post form. And that way I'll have access to it in all these steps, right? I think. So in post text. Have an input parameter of post form control. I construct this. Wow, how do you add a control? I bet it tells me in here. Placing. Let's see. Adding form control dynamically. Create a form control on each object. Then form a group. Case 2. All right, this form group.
Okay, so I'm kind of lost about why we're looking to create a dynamic form.
Well,
because we're really just creating a stepper and we're stepping through the form.
I mean, I guess
input
technically
fields.
we do know at the beginning what our controls are going to be, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much just hard coding the controls.
Yes, maybe I'm overcomplicating this. So let's go to here. So the new, let's go back to this example. Okay. Strings.
Yeah, because I think that's what's going to be the data that's in it. So this is just like the constructed value.
All right.
Like the instantiated value. Okay.
All right.
But we're not sending an image. It doesn't matter for now.
What?
The image. Like, I don't know what the payload of the image is going to look like.
It doesn't really matter for now.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be like multi-part form data. So I don't know if that would need an object, but too many steps in a different direction.
Well, it's still going to be part of the form, though, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I think the empty strings are like it's like TypeScript's way of saying, like, oh, a string goes in here, right?
No, it's I guess the state, and you can put the validators in there. Well, it could be an object too, but yeah.
Yeah.
It
don't know what it is yet. So
yeah. Okay, so now here I probably just want to pass. Let's call it image control. get that down to the child. Okay. Form control name, parent forms, parent form. Ah, okay, so it looks like you just passed the whole form in. And then, yeah, so yeah. All right, so you pass the form in. Form group. Okay, well, let's see. What do we call this? Post form. All right, and now we just need to add these to our components. Parent form.
Loving it when Zoom just randomly dies. It's like a really cool feature of Zoom.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. Good feature.
And then here. Oh, it's going to be a form group. I'm not going to need that anymore.
It feels weird to me that we're having to inherit from a parent. Like, isn't it just assumed? Like, because we're not actually nested, right?
Hmm?
Are we actually nested?
Yeah.
Like, it feels weird. Because this is the form. We're in the form.
Yeah, so this is the step template.
Right.
And then all these components are inside of there. So we have to pass that down to them.
Oh. Yeah, I guess in a component-based way. I keep getting mixed up between like passing data just to like the material library versus, because I'm like, oh, well, if we're just inside of that form, but we're actually passing data from between Angular components. That's
Right. Yeah. So.
Because I was like thrown off. I was like, where are you seeing this reactive form stuff in the documentation? And then I was like, oh, because you're in obviously the Angular docs, not the.
Yeah. Sorry. Probably should have been more specific about that.
No, I just feel like my tasty jams gets a little distracting sometimes for me. Yeah.
What is that? At post confirm, parent form. can't bind to parent form since it's app post confirm. Is that it? Alright, so let's see what this looks like now. Son of a... Wait, form control. Name must be used with a parent form group directive. Do something.
Oh boy, launching the debugger. You know that means it's business.
That's right. Although it didn't work last week when we did it, so I don't know why. I would think it would work this time.
Because you're a confident man. You like to take risks. Challenge the status quo. I will not just use a console log, gosh darn it.
Well, can't really use a console log because it's not.
It's not.
It's not necessarily. I think it's still going to do what I want it to do.
It's not necessarily.
It's not like in the console. I mean, it's not going through some JavaScript that's easily accessible that I could get to. So to put a log statement in, it's.
So where do you think this error is coming from? Like the not getting the form group?
I'm not 100% sure right now. It seems to only be an image in the
So like it does work with image?
I don't know. It looked like it was only throwing an error on the confirm part of it, but I guess see what the difference is in wait a minute. I think this is where, in this post stepper component, is where I want to pass, where I want to create the form and then push it down to these steps here.
Oh, because maybe does a form group have to be inside of a form?
I don't think so, but I don't think that's necessarily the problem we're having.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Form control name must be used with a parent form group directive. All right. Oh, let's see. No form control there. I think this is where the problem is going to be. Let me just take that out. Okay. There. Hey, look. It looks kind of like what we wanted, but...
Oh, that's fancy.
But I'm thinking that I put that form group in the wrong place. So I think I want to fix that first. Because I was creating it here in each step template. So I think let's cut that out of there. Yeah, I know. All right. So here in this, in the HTML, that's what I want to pass. All right. So now all my step templates have it, and I need them to take that as an input. Parent form group. All right. So let's work these backwards. So post form doesn't exist on step. Okay. Let's call this post form. And then let's go back here, post form. Nope, not what I wanted to do at all. All right. Okay, so that's going to take that post form, pass it down to the step templates. Step
It seems
template.
super clean. Is there not a short? Yeah, never mind.
What?
I was going to say post form equals post form. You would assume you would just be able to just do post form, and it would assume the attribute.
Huh?
You would assume the attribute, like you wouldn't you be able to just bind post form and it would assume the post form attribute as it doesn't matter. It's not a deal. I think it's a style thing. I think Angular does it. Whatever.
I don't know.
Is it working?
No. I mean, we've still got some other stuff to work through.
Oh.
All right, app step template. All right, step template. TS post form. And I mean, you can look that up and see if that works like that, but I don't think it does work like that. All right.
Are these called like binding attributes? Or?
I'm not sure what they're technically called.
Or template syntax, or I think maybe it's directives.
Yeah, I think they are directives. I think you would have to define. You could do it, but then you would have to define a class that's a directive, I think is. All right. Cool. I think we're at where we want. Got no errors. Cool. All right.
Oh, oh. Nice. Nice.
Now I need a little styling on. Let's close all these out real quick. Okay, so I think I want.
Yeah, either I'm missing it or it just doesn't exist. But it probably just doesn't exist. Gotta add them styles. So what are you working on styling?
Well, I want these to be on different lines.
On different. Oh, got it.
So need. Let's check out these styles. What's being applied now? Nothing really. Okay, so that's not what I want. Alright, so everything in here we have is columns, align items, center. That doesn't seem to be getting applied.
I think it's because you've added some nesting to it. So I think the flex container is wrapping just some of the things.
All right. So do I need to wrap this in a flex container? And then I don't think that makes sense. Right?
Well, I think the form field and the button are in a container, flex container.
They are.
And then and then the text, it's the text area is not in that container.
Yeah, it's all in the material card, in that mat card.
Well, I'm saying it's not a direct child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Flex doesn't like recurse style.
So do I need to just wrap it in a different container? It seems a bit much.
So the form field.
Can I tell if it's being applied to it somehow in the browser?
I mean, you could look for the parent, and then the parent just like, yeah. So if form field wrapper is okay, yeah. So where is Flex supposed to be being applied to?
It's gonna be right here.
Yeah. Oh, so content. So yeah. So app post text. So just the paragraph. It looks like the paragraph and app post text are. Yeah, those are. That's flexed. That's flexed.
How can you tell? How are you seeing that?
I'm just. You have. If you set that mat card content, I'm just looking at whatever the direct child is of mat card content. Right. Yeah. There's no like indicator on the item itself. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I need to go and
flex some more chit.
Yeah. Okay.
But it would be. I think you're just looking to flex the form field, right?
Yeah, both of these right here.
Or is it the form group?
No, I mean the form group is just a collection of inputs, a logical collection of inputs. It has nothing really to do with HTML.
Oh, well, I mean, I think these guys are already wrapped in a thing, right?
I mean they're wrapped in. this app post text. So they're wrapped in this. This is wrapped in something, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Can we just flex that? Flex that jam? Because then shouldn't it be able to flex all three of the components?
well, so it should be flexed. App step template.
Huh. Yeah, can we go? That's the direct parent? That's weird. Because I thought we only did the form. It's hard to.
Wait. No, hold on.
The mat content was the only thing I thought
Yeah.
was flexed.
Which is in here. So this is what's flexed. So app post image or app post text should be flexed. So I guess here.
Well, you're probably going to want to do app post image, text, and confirm. So you
Yeah.
could just like comment limit that.
Well, why would I not assign a class to them all?
Because you already have you already have the directive.
Okay, that's true.
But yeah, you could do a class. Yeah.
I think just get to the right place.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Oh, that looks much better.
Yeah, this is definitely the trade-off. Is like,
that's much better.
Do we want to just have a center class and just throw center, like the class of center on things? And yeah.
I kind of like how that's looking though.
Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty. So now, confirm. So I think the easy way to see if this confirm is working. Let's have. Oh, I think I still need to tie in these form controls to my text. Post form dot, what do I call this? Remember now. Image and text. Okay. So go to confirm. Okay. All right. So. Oh, okay. So it's just. I don't need to do that dot in there. It says property text does not exist on type form group. Oh, wait. Okay. So let's go to this, and we will have a post text property here. I feel like there's a shorthand where you can just dot this.
I think so too.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Freaking what? Oh. So one thing that I like about the full Visual Studio is just Control-Shift-S will just save all your files that you've modified.
Does that not have a thing?
It's Control-K and then S on Visual Studio Code. Just, I don't know.
Yikes. What's Control-Shift-S on?
I don't know.
Useless, that's what it is. Yeah, why would they change the key mappings between the two?
I don't know.
It's your own product. Do you guys not talk to each other?
Mm-mm.
But it seems like VS Code does like the Control-K
Yeah, that's
a lot. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Form control name must be used with a parent form group directive. Oh, okay. That's weird. So I guess I have to put the form group in. All right.
Hmm.
All right. Now let's see. No. Where? What? Set attribute on element. Don't know what that's telling me. Okay. That was goofy.
Yeah, that's a weird way to surface that error.
Yeah. You find that a lot of times, though. All right. So let's back. Son of a. Don't need that anymore. All right, so. Well, let's console log what this. Huh. Oh, I bet you.
Seems like you got a thought.
Yeah, so I bet it gets. Let's see. When that's initiated, when this runs. Bet you that happens. Yeah, so that happens. Then it doesn't really bind to that because that's not created yet. So. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Let's see.
Is that gonna need, but it gets, oh, never mind. I was gonna say on-chain chamber or something.
But I wonder, well, I wonder if I even need this, if I could just put this in wherever that was. If that solves the problem.
Don't you need to maybe make it like a, are we missing a second curly bracket?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yes.
I was gonna say an NG model for this. But maybe you can just control it like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
There we go. Boom.
Nice.
There we go. Cool. That's what I wanted to have happen.